in the past. He's played, of course, the Kaya that we know, especially in twos. Well, maybe was going to bring the Koji in, but no, right out of the gate, it is going to be that Kaya, and we're going to get to see some Fate from Fry. There was a moment where it seemed like we were getting more Fate than we kind of ever had, and then it seemed like people kind of stepped back from that a little bit, like Neves playing Fate, several other players, but now we're getting to see like the Fate player, and that is FryDasOle.
Yeah, he's the only one who really kind of stuck with the character in the same way that like Pavelski has really stuck with Val. Like we've seen him swap around a lot, but really at the end of the day, he's kind of most known for the Val at this point. But so far, eyes are on FryDasOle because he is the most damaged. Interesting option from Delta there. He went for a stomp, chase dodge, turnaround, side sig, maybe expecting somebody to come try to interrupt his stomp Sayer.
Yeah, he was also probably hoping to get that guaranteed KO rather than going for the Stomp Sayer from the middle of the stage. Could have also gone for the Stomp Neutral Air. Kind of had a lot of options there, but it's early in the game, so going for like a feeler like that, as Pavelski hits the ground pound onto Acno, the weapon toss from Delta. Fry was down there to confirm it, even if the weapon toss didn't lead to that KO.
Yeah, it did have enough to knock him away. Oh, Fry not able to touch, and the gravity cancel down sig from Acno is going to even things up immediately.
Delta looking for how he can fit into that edge guard on the right side, but as Pavelski spawns back in, Delta all of a sudden turned around, now moving over to sort of the left side of the stage, trying to figure out, how he fits into what is going on currently on the stage, whether he wants to focus on one person, whether he wants to focus on those follow-ups.
It is an interesting dynamic coming out from this blue team because it does feel like Delta is kind of that front person, and Acno, well, aside from this sequence that he's been putting out onto Fry, has been trying to kind of stay around Delta and be in position to help support him. Nice pogo, and Pavelski's out of there.
The patience from Pavelski there, I thought him waiting was going to get him out of that, but no, they ended up getting the double knockout as well. And all of a sudden, FryDasOle and Pavelski did a great job of getting the full team wipe on blue early on in the game, but everything fell apart on second stock for them.
Yeah, just really well done. I mean, Delta and Acno were able to build up a lot of damage on those first stocks. It was really came down to who could get those KOs first, but now it looks like they've cleaned things up. I think Acno's going to need to rotate over there, but Delta does get the wall touch. Recovery, Pavelski is done for.
Nice side air from FryDasOle. Ultimately, it's not going to lead to the victory this game. It does lead to at least one stock, so even clean this up, go over. He's going. No way, FryDasOle!
The touch, yes, and he will have the movement. Downlight into the down sig. Delta was ready for the follow-up, and that'll be a KO and a W for Acno and Delta.
We were seeing the cheekiness come out of FryDasOle,
for sure.
That's something we're a little bit used to from him. Of course, he is one of the largest Brawlhalla streamers, and once you become a Brawlhalla streamer, definitely at the level that he's at, it warps your brain in a way that the entire point is content for everything, and so that's where moments like that come out. That was a great D-Sig from Acno there.
Yeah, but also I think Acno was being a little cheeky. Like we saw him go for a gravity cancel side sig when basically his only option was to go for a dodge there. So he was really just trying to see if he could keep FryDasOle away. But either way, really well done. We're seeing Pavelski make the swap over to the Mordex. We want more Scythe, which is interesting because you don't see Scythe that much in twos.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll typically be from like, oh, I am 100% a Scythe player. I have a level 100 Mordex. This is the only legend that I play. And even then, sometimes, like a Sandstorm, you'll see him attempt other things as well. And even fewer times do we get double Scythe.
Yeah, for sure. But we'll see how well it fares as right now, Delta, again, chunking with that Teros. High strength legend, hitting hard. On the other side, FryDasOle, yeah, Enchantress has some high strength, but coming in with the Scythe, not too much per hit damage as these double exclamation points, and the down sig from Acno will get the first stock and the end.
Wow. That was very early on in the game, just 30 seconds. He's able to pick him up so quickly. One, because he was so high in the air. Two, because they were able to add up so much damage so quickly, which is great because Acno's playing Kaya, a lower strength legend.
Okay, Delta, interesting up toss there. I think he was expecting a red person to come in. There's another up toss. Couldn't get the nair for the chase dodge up. Acno gonna try to convert this into another KO, but Pavelski's got Fry as the support, but Fry doesn't have any help.
And they picked this one up almost immediately, the GC side signature. A little bit too late to make contact. The down air sending Acno over to the right side. Pavelski gonna clean this one up here, see if they can convert it into another KO onto Delta. He moved to the soft platform, did hit a down air, hit another down air.
Okay.
Oh,
yep.
Interruption there. That would have been the stock.
Fry was definitely in position, got that side air, and made sure not to let that be a KO, but Delta's still able to get that KO. Right side, swaps over to the bow.
Delta going in on the edge guard.
Two.
Oh, I think there was a little bit of overlap there. Acno kind of came in and maybe steamrolled over his teammate just a little bit. They are in a great spot here, so that's certainly not going to potentially lead to a loss, at least at this point. Okay, Delta was like setting up. Maybe he wanted a D-light, but Fry was staying in the air, did the GC side sig, and went over to the corner, did another side sig. Of course, letting it go at minimum charge time, getting that shotgun blast.
Yo, I like the delay there from Delta. Used the respawn iframes as Acno sidelights through him, and then immediate pick up, dash down sig. Unfortunately, didn't really convert to much, but comes in, hits the nair. Pavelski gonna clean up the stock onto Acno. Everybody's on final stocks except Pavelski's deep red.
Delta just kind of chilling there, waiting for his teammate to come back in. Gonna neutralize, hitting team damage, no problem there though. They're far and away, absolutely in the lead, and Acno grabs another KO to clean that one up, picking 4 of them up this game. Acno is doing work on this team.
Yeah, he is popping off. He is getting those KOs. He's definitely hitting the signatures. I really want to know what his signature accuracy is, because I feel like a lot of them have been hitting and leading to KOs. I mean, even in the starting clip, down sig, end sig.
His signature accuracy is 45%. He attempted 11 of them, and I'm guessing that means he picked up 5 mighty signatures that game. And the ones that he doesn't hit, it's not like, oh, I'm throwing them out, nobody is here, and I'm in deep red, and I'm going to get punished, and I'm going to lose my stock. Like, that's not the case at all. He's either hitting them, or if he misses them, they're putting the fear of Odin in his opponents, and they just really can't do anything. This team like has everything right now. I think Delta is kind of, I don't want to say middle of the road, because I think that verbiage like puts him at a lower level than I think he actually is. He's just like not the star of the show right now. So I think once he has some time to get through this day and warm up a little bit more and really figure out how he fits in, he's going to be in a good spot. It's not like he's doing bad by any means. 467 damage, 50% accuracy on his signatures as well.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels a little bit like the Acno show, but at the same time, it's not like Delta's getting knocked out really early. He's not leaving Acno in the 1v2s. Instead, he's
or even a 1v1.
Yeah, for sure. Side sig comes out from Pavelski as he did make the swap over to the Val here for game number 3. Hoping that this Val will be the thing to keep them in this upper side of the bracket.
A little bit of a rougher start here for the blue team going into this game compared to the last one. First stock is going the way of red. That recovery is going to get the full team wipe on blue. See if they can answer back and clean up these stocks pretty quickly. Like, Fry's in a decent spot. He's toward the latter stages of orange. Pavelski as well. So if he doesn't get hit by like a major KO move, specifically like from Delta, like that kind of only barely sent him off screen. He's gonna have time to get back, but that let blue team put some pressure onto Pavelski. He gets back, gets hit by the down air. All of a sudden, he's gone.
I like the decision there from Acno to hold that down sig, except he got caught by
Pavelski! He got Acno and he still survived. Even if he lost that stock there, it was still 100%, 200% even worth.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, that's infinite worth because he did not lose his stock. Here comes Acno, final stock here. He definitely has to keep this one going as Pavelski finally going to lose that first stock.
Oh, unfortunately, that soft platform kind of interrupted the trajectory of where Fry was being sent after that recovery from Delta, so Acno wasn't able to follow up off of it. So FryDasOle is going to fall here, being put on his final stock. Delta's got to survive here, but he's also got to, like, do stuff as well, so he can't just, like, sit back, be defensive, and run away. If he runs, like, all the way to the opposite side of the stage. Okay, Acno. Another ground pound? No, just the side air. Oh,
the save from Fry, and Pavelski does get back up. The end sig from Delta, unfortunately, only hits the teammate. Down, ground pound coming down from Pavelski, and Acno going to disengage. He knows he's on his final stock.
Now he actually moved back over, went off stage to throw his weapon, and then came back on. He's at weapon disadvantage. Now he's picked up the bow after the D-light into the recovery. Ooh, more team damage coming out from Delta, something the blue team cannot afford at this moment. Red team has the man advantage onto Acno. D-light recovery. Now they really have the man advantage in the power play, knocking out Acno, and Delta is the one in the 1v2 against the 3 stocks of the red team.
I mean, Pavelski, definitely the MVP of this game number 3 with the way he's been playing. Here comes the team combo. Doesn't hit the gravity cancel down light, but again, team combos with Scythe, not too common.
Okay. We're seeing the hammer string potential now from Delta. Now it seems like he's really starting to wake up. The Stomp Sider does not get punished by Pavelski. He was just a little bit too slow on it.
Yeah, really good chase dodge from Delta to get as far away as possible. Unfortunately, still taking a couple of hits here.
Nice.
Yeah, Pavelski's been doing a really good job of doing a jump gravity cancel down light whenever Delta comes in.
Delta's disarmed, going to be looking for a weapon here. It's instantly scroinked away from him on that top platform floating on the right side. Does get punished there. Great follow-up. Went for the KO option with the recovery. A neutral signature might have actually KO'd there. Delta's doing a great job in this 1v2, though. He almost took out FryDasOle. There were moments where he was doing strings on the hammer. Then once he got disarmed, that's when it really was looking tough. But, I mean, look at the damage numbers right there. A lot of that game was won because of Pavelski. 5 KOs, 637 damage.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest highlight plays, of course, is going to be that gauntlet KO he got on Acno. When he got that basically spelled doom for the blue team because they had to be playing from behind in a very specific way that they just weren't able to do. Acno had to play a lot safer and not get hit by his teammate as much as he did.
Even looking at the damage that Delta took that game, he took 651 before he was finally taken out. So yeah, he's definitely woken up at this point. Yeah, he only did 449, but that's because Pavelski was running all over this blue team, and FryDasOle did a solid job as well. It's not like he was terrible. It's not like he was an anchor for his team, weighing them down in the negative way rather than in the crew battle sense. So yeah, like we saw some great stuff from Fry and Pavelski last game, and from Delta and Acno, but I'm still feeling really good about Delta and Acno.
Yeah, I'm feeling less good personally, just because of the way Game 2 and Game 3 went collectively. I feel like the scythes have been leveling up. FryDasOle has actually been doing a lot better job of winning out in the offstage, and Acno really likes to go for those offstage engagements. He really likes to go for bow ground pound, which is notoriously a very slow ground pound. Yep. So if he stays greedy like he's been doing, it might start to fall apart for Acno.
I was just going to take a look at where they came into this top 32 here. They took out Spyrox and Kimono, of course, Spyrox, former teammate of Coco. Then right before that, they beat Harley and Cray. So this is definitely, by far, their toughest opponent in the bracket. You know, that's typically how brackets work, but a massive step up compared to the other teammates, or the other teams that they faced today.
It looks like they're going for a sequence onto Acno. He's got caught by multiple down airs there from Fry. Didn't actually DI within all of that. And here comes Pavelski, the side air, trying to help out Delta, but FryDasOle on the back end, putting pressure onto Acno.
A lot of damage came out very quickly on both Acno and Delta so far this game. Even that side air, sending Acno flying over to the right side. He touched the wall, able to get back on the main platform. That down air bouncing off. They're focusing on Delta here, also sending him over to the left side. There's potentially going to be a traffic jam over here. D-Light side air takes out one.
Yeah, Acno tried to stay around there to help out. Didn't get the jump that he wanted for that ground pound. I think he was trying to go for optimal downlight ground pound into the recovery because he knew that downlight recovery wasn't going to KO. Deep red, and Delta not able to help him out.
And Pavelski, I think, tried to pick up both with that neutral signature. He didn't end up getting Acno, but it didn't matter. Acno was already done. But he did pick up Delta with it.
Acno, once again, trying to help out Delta as Pavelski makes the rotation over. There's the pogo, another one. Okay, that'll be a stock.
And that was scary because Delta's like, he's not in KO damage, but like he's not that far away from it at this point, especially with the way Pavelski and Fry have been playing off stage, especially how quickly Pavelski and Fry can turn a main advantage into a stock. There's the side air. That's going to take out FryDasOle's first stock.
Okay, Delta making the swap over to the hammer. Can't disagree. His hammer's been looking solid. Nice dodge in there as Pavelski went for a little greedy with that gravity cancel downlight, or the downlight into the gravity cancel end state.
Oh, man, Pavelski almost got the D-Light pickup off of that. So that was a great gravity cancel neutral light right out of hit stun. Nice. Acno really riding that one down.
But it was all a bait because Delta from above actually hit that ground pound.
I thought Pavelski almost wasn't going to touch there, and he was going to lose that stock based on that weapon toss interrupting his recovery.
Yo, but blue team actually bringing this one back. Yeah. They've now got the stock lead. They are deep red. There is a chance of the red team to bring this to final stocks.
And part of that has been Delta doing a great job. Like he was in red pretty early on. Great save there. And the weapon toss from Acno in case anyone went over there. And he's able to get back. Dude, Delta has survived so long on this stock. We're gonna need to do a pause on the graph.
Dude, the help coming out from Acno. He even got a weapon toss when he came back after that chase dodge for the wall touch. Finally is going to get cleaned up, but it is helping out the blue team that they're getting these extensions.
Yeah, Acno's weapon tosses have been great so far, whether they're offensive, whether they're defensive in the recovery game. Okay, now, Fry, okay. Oh, he even got the, like, silent side air.
Yo, still enough drift there for Acno to get back. Nice side air. Gonna break up what's going on with Pavelski and Acno. Stomp side air, but he's a little late.
Dude, Delta's just looking for his side air. He's fishing so hard for like a falling hammer side air.
Yo, he knows it could be all that he needs, but a nice recovery coming out from Fry. Acno holding it. Fry's gone, but it's going to be a trade.
It's Acno versus Pavelski in the 1v1. What year are we in, Duke?
Dude, it's 2024, but it's looking like 2020 with how things are going. Acno doesn't get the gravity cancel down late. He still gets the recovery. Pavelski's still living, though. Another attempt, but it's in there, and it'll KO.
I think he wasn't confident enough with where the D-Light picked up for him to be able to grab the recovery there. Like, he had the stun time, but he didn't have the positioning. Once he like actually started moving up with that it probably wouldn't have made a connection. So that was a bold gambit that he kind of had to take, that split-second decision in that moment to see.